I'm here for another awesome episode of Aging Insider, and I'm sitting here with Ruth Curran of Cranium Crunches. Welcome, Ruth.
Thank you, Becca, for having me. So glad to be here.
I am so excited to have you on the show, and really excited. I met Ruth at the AARP Life at 50 convention, and it was a blast, and really enjoyed visiting with you and learning about your software. So tell everyone who's listening, what is Cranium Crunches?
Cranium Crunches is this very quick hit brain exercises. They're all online, they're all free, and they're all photo based. So you practice those brain skills in the context of your life in photos. It's all very cool. There's no program, there's no commitment. You just come and play.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, when we were at the convention, you very simply took your iPad, took a picture of me, and then made a puzzle out of my face.
Yeah.
So it took 2 seconds to do. It was really fun, and I could see, because I work with a lot of senior citizens, the mature market, a lot of cases of dementia and Alzheimer's, that this could be a really interesting way for them to participate by keeping their mind involved and seeing their family members.
Right, and it's also a great way, that's a good point. You can see family members, so you're reminding people of things that make them smile. One of the things that we really try and do with all our photos is spark imagination and make people feel. Every single one of the games has a little storytelling element as well. When I started this whole thing, it was more about, getting people to think and to engage people who were not thinking and engaging, and people who were falling into a bit of a depression because they felt their deficits.
And where do they access these games?
Just go to my site, craniumcrunches.com.
Okay, and it doesn't cost anything?
No.
So you just go to Cranium Crunches, the game, there's probably a variety of different games that they can engage in. And are they, maybe a grandmother and granddaughter, do they need to be in the same place? Or can they be long distance?
They can be long distance. It's a little more challenging, as you know, with,
Sure.
doing things electronically. You can do the same thing at the same time anywhere because it is online and it is all web-based. It just is a little more challenging. It's more fun to sit with someone and point to the pictures and look at all of the things individually and tell stories too.
Yeah, absolutely. So is it just the customer? Do you have any businesses that are calling you and saying, hey, I'd like to add some games to my site? Are there any partnerships?
Yes, there are several partnerships, and actually, there were more people at AARP who expressed that interest too. And these games were all built. I have, in addition to my psychology background, I spent a lot of years in business and in marketing. Mm-hmm. So I white labeled the games, which means I made it so that somebody else can make it look like it's their own. Nice. And what we do is with that in mind. The goal is to get this out to as many people as possible. So I have people who put it in their newsletters as a click-through widget, and people who have it on their blogs. I have several customers who have games on their site, who built entire game sites, and we build puzzles specifically for them with their own content. So we have that business-to-business element as well.
Nice, I love it. So what are customers saying when they try this out? Are you receiving any feedback of, got to have more of this? What are people saying?
Well, there's two parts to that. The first part is the business-to-business part. One of my customers gave me some stats right before I went to the conference, and he said that he's increasing time on the site just because of the games, 3.5 minutes. That's huge.
I love it. That's huge. That's really huge to have someone stay on your website for an average of 3.5 minutes.
Average of 3.
Nice. Okay.
Up to 15, 16 minutes longer because you stay on. He's got all 7 games on the site now. They put them out 1 week at a time, and and their branding is all around it. So it's very cool.
If somebody wanted to do that and they said, because I've got a lot of customers, a lot of family members I talk to, how do they get a game and put it on their, let's say their dad's computer?
Yeah, we just added this to the website. There's a button create your own memory match.
Okay.
That we do charge a very small fee for. That's the only thing that costs on the site, but that's just because we've got to create the game.
Right.
But it's very easy to, it's $2.99, and you've got your photos or your, or the grandchildren's photos or a family vacation or somebody's 50th anniversary party or something along those lines in a game.
Sure, I love it. It's such a simple way to stay engaged. And I always say to my adult children, and they always say, "Oh gosh, what do I get for Mother's Day or Father's Day or for their birthday?" And it's these tech tools out there that are a great way to leverage yourself and stay in front of your parents, your grandparents. So I think this is a great Father's Day gift, or a birthday gift or a Christmas gift. It's something that you've taken the time to do. So you guys take a look at it. So what do you love about your job?
I love the fact that the photos on the games can make people make a connection. I love hearing that I sat with my grandchild and we talked about this picture, we played the game and we smiled. It's those moments, it's those little pieces of connection that are so important to quality of life.
Absolutely. It's so simple. It's so simple. Okay, you guys, go check out Ruth's website. She's created, she is the woman behind these amazing games. It's craniumcrunches.com, correct?
Correct.
And the link is below. Click on it. Engage with Ruth. She's on Twitter. Are you on Facebook?
Absolutely. Yeah, it is.
And she's at the conventions. She's at all the expos. So go say hi to Ruth. Ruth, thank you so much for taking the time this morning.
Thank you, Becca. Appreciate it.
Bye, you guys.
Hey you, where are you going? Stick around for another video. Left or right? Left or right? Hey, don't forget to subscribe.